When each of my daughters turned 15, I made them the same offer. If they could make it to 21 without secretly smoking, I would buy them a car. Nothing extravagant, just something reasonable and reliable. They all agreed without hesitation. My oldest, Lauren, is now 27. She broke the agreement at 16 when I found cigarettes in her jacket. My middle daughter, Emily, now 25, lasted a bit longer, but admitted later that she'd already tried smoking at 17 and was regularly doing it by 18. My husband and I were disappointed, of course, but we handled it with honesty rather than punishment. They were old enough to make their own decisions, and neither of them seemed particularly upset that the car deal was off the table. Then there's my youngest, Hannah. We live in a quiet suburb outside Boulder, Colorado, and Hannah just turned 21 this spring. She kept her word the entire time. She was up front with me over the years, never hid anything, and even her sisters confirmed she never touched cigarettes. A few weeks after her birthday, she smiled and said, "So, do you remember that promise about the car?" I'll admit, I hesitated. I knew buying her a car would reopen old wounds and stir up resentment. But a promise is a promise. I bought her a modest used car, nothing flashy, just something safe and practical. It wasn't about luxury, it was about integrity. When Lauren and Emily found out, they were furious. They accused me of favoritism and said it was unfair. They argued that I should have either bought all three of them cars or never made the deal in the first place. Even my ex-husband sided with them, saying I should have let it go to keep the peace. But to me, this was never about choosing favorites. It was about keeping my word. Hannah honored her side of the agreement for 6 years. Her sisters made different choices, and that was entirely their right. But choices have consequences. Still, with everyone so upset, I can't help but wonder if I did the right thing, even though I kept the promise I made.